I caught up with music major Rachael Bosak following her senior recital this past Saturday at Canisius College's Montante Cultural Center. Thanks to her instructor, Miss Thorburn, and a little nudging from Bosak herself, the program encompassed all aspects of Bosak's musical capabilities. Their performance lasted just over an hour and brought together both friends and family for what turned out to be a great showing.
This was my graduating senior recital, and as part of the music major over at Canisius College, you're required to do a 25-minute junior recital and a 45-minute senior recital. So when we first started doing the recital music, Miss Thorburn was, oh, do some classical, do some this, do some that. I asked if I could do Broadway and jazz, so I got some of that in there. And I think overall it went really well. I had a great turnout with my family and stuff. I really loved doing all the different music and being able to have such a wide variety show instead of just typical classical music for an hour. And I feel like everybody who was there was definitely entertained with at least one piece of music.
As stated before, the program circumnavigated Bosak's vocal capabilities, but nowhere in stone was it written that these performances had to be solely solos. In fact, duets actually help showcase crucial skills such as onstage chemistry and tone blending, for example.
Well, certainly singing with a duet partner is definitely difficult. If you don't know the person very well, it's very hard right off the bat to draw chemistry. It comes in handy a lot because I'm an actress, so I'm very easy to work with other people, and it's very easy for me to not necessarily fake chemistry, but make it look really good on stage. But as far as vocally is concerned, it's very hard to work with a partner because you want to make sure that both of your voices blend very well together, and then not only do you want them to blend, but you want them to come across the same way, and your vowels have to be the same, and it has to have the same unified sound. It was a pleasure working with Josh. Josh is a great friend of mine. We've been friends since freshman year of college. I think it really went well. I couldn't have picked a better duet partner. So.
With so much enthusiasm for what she does, I knew I had to ask her about her musical origins. Thanks to a little encouraging from her parents, Bosak got involved by cantoring at her local church as a youth. Each year passed by and Bosak's heart grew fonder of music. Her parents took note of this and simultaneously raised some logical concerns. It is no secret that a musical career path can lack security, especially when compared to programs such as Canisius's accounting or bio pre-med circuits, the former of which has been nationally noted. Before Bosak knew it, making a career choice was upon her. Her parents pushed for veterinary sciences instead of music, but she would however go on to combine her personal passions with her parents' wishes, leaving her as an animal behavior and music dual major. Despite a few bumps in the road, Bosak was very confident in this decision. After seeing her stunning performance Saturday evening, so were her parents. As she simply put it, it's been a journey.
I just loved music, everything about music, the musical TV shows when I was little, you name it, I loved it. My parents got me into singing when I was young. I cantored at church for many, many years. And then basically I came to college. My parents actually didn't want me to go for a music major. They wanted me to go veterinary sciences, become a veterinarian, make money, be stable. Me, on the other hand, I really wanted to still keep my music passion alive, but still have a functional career. So I decided to do both. I came in as an animal behavior major. I met Miss Thorburn. I took lessons with her. She was like, why don't you join the music major? So I decided that I was going to do that with her too. I do a lot of acting and dancing and performing on the side. I had a vocal coach for a couple of years, all self-paid because, like I said, my parents didn't really support it. But now they're a lot more accepting because they see how talented I've become and over the years. So it's really been definitely a journey, but I love it. It's so much fun.
Adhering to her parents' ideals of job security and reliable income, Bosak was primarily drawn to Canisius for their animal behavior track. This, as well as the music program, however, had taken a back seat, so to speak, to the college's campus ministry program. Bosak had done a charitable amount of service throughout her high school career, traveling to Montana and Kentucky, for example. She had attended campus ministry's Poland trip twice, as well as a plethora of other involvement with this program. Canisius had her majors, but this appealed to a different part of Bosak. In this sense, it was a perfect fit.
Well, I was really looking more for the animal behavior program, but actually what drew me to Canisius, go figure, was their ministry program and the fact that they run a lot of mission trips. Because in high school I did a lot of mission work, going to Montana, Kentucky, things like that. And because they offered a lot here, especially the Poland trip, which I went on twice, that's really what brought me here. They had the animal behavior program, they had the music, it just was like a perfect fit for me. It just happened to work out, and I haven't really regretted that decision since. So.
Music is not the most reliable career path regardless of how talented someone is, point blank. Aside from her possible future veterinary endeavors, I asked Bosak what, if anything, she planned to do musically post-grad. To no one's surprise, she'd given this deep thought. Instruction is at the top of her list. Although this will definitely provide some financial support, she aims to keep music as more of a passion or hobby. Bosak actually had a call back at the Lancaster Opera House following this interview. When asked about her future, she said that she wants to avoid the stress that accompanies a musical career and keep her passion for it as pure as possible.
Ideally, I would love to teach music lessons once I graduate. I'd love to help the local students that are going for NYSSMA and stuff like that and get them really ready for those performances, because I know I did NYSSMA all through schooling, and that was nerve-wracking and tough, and things like All-State and All-County. I would love to do that. And as far as me going forward, I really just like to perform. I know I just had an audition with Lancaster Opera House, and I have my callbacks this evening, but I'll just be performing around locally and just, really keeping it as a passion and a hobby more so than stressing about it as a career.
Although Bosak isn't formally pursuing a career path in this field, or not admitting to it at least, she highly recommends getting involved to anyone thinking about it. She acknowledges the negative commentary one might receive head-on, citing how music can lift someone up when they're feeling down, and how there's a song for everything. According to both Bosak's track record as well as her interview here, music has the power to change lives.
I think music is such a wonderful experience. I think it's so transcendental, and I think that people who want to get involved in music, it really has the power to change lives, and music is such a wonderful thing that anybody who wants to get involved in music, I totally encourage it. Yes, you'll hear a lot of negativity when people will say, oh, there's no careers, there's no money in that, but who cares? Because music, you know what? Music can take you from being so low and put you up so high. No matter what your situation is, there's a song for everything, and I am a firm believer that music really can save lives, so I really encourage it.